Good.
I'm at Jericho Farms Inn, Bed and Breakfast with John Nogin. And John, thank you for having us. Appreciate it.
Pleasure.
John, tell us, I know you were in the military, what was it, the 82nd Airborne?
82nd Airborne Infantry.
Yeah.
He was
Okay.
a paratrooper.
You're a paratrooper. Did you jump?
27 jumps.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'm learning. That's awesome.
Yeah.
27 jumps. Where? Tell us.
Pretty much Central America, Panama.
Okay.
I enlisted right after we graduated
Right.
high school.
Right. We
the
should say that you and I are actually graduated
classmates in that sense.
classmates in 67.
1967.
Yeah.
So I, right after high school, enlisted in the delayed enlistment program. So it extended for 6 months. So I left January of '68. Fort Jackson, did my training, then Fort Benning for jump school.
Do you know we were at Fort Jackson at the same time?
Had to be.
Yeah.
Had to
Isn't
be.
that bizarre?
I know. And then from there I was deployed to Panama. We did jumps in neighboring countries, Nicaragua and other places there, but at that time they wanted a mobile force, a jump company in Panama. So I was assigned to Fort Kobe.
Was there a military presence for a reason in Panama, or this was more of a...
Looking back, we weren't really told at the time, but Noriega, the president, commander, if you will, of Panama at that time, was starting to flex his power, and
Okay,
they felt the need for a quick mobile response
okay, okay,
in South America.
okay. And you did 27 jumps there. Did you do any stateside?
I did 5 jumps when you go through Fort Benning to be qualified to
Okay.
get your jump wings.
Okay.
Then probably
Fort Benning is the center for infantry.
infantry in the jump school,
And-
Fort
yeah,
Benning,
yeah,
Georgia.
Yeah, the Army's, just to clarify that, Fort Benning is like the central location for our infantry units, right?
Correct.
I got that correct.
Right.
You know, whether it be, it's Army,
Army.
yeah,
Mhm.
and so it encompasses jump school and different aspects.
Advanced infantry.
Advanced, that's what I did, advanced
Right.
infantry, so, okay. My unit is actually represented there. They have, I think today they have like a monuments row of different units that came out of the,
They might, I'm not, I haven't been back
Yeah,
since
yeah,
then. but-
yeah. All right, so you were in South America during Noriega and all of that, right?
Right, and most of my jumps were completed there. I did come back stateside to finish out my tour, about 8 months back at Fort Benning, and completed several jumps there. You had to basically do 1 jump a month to keep on active jump status.
What's your title, what's your longevity? So when you entered the military to when you left the military?
3 years,
That was 3 years,
3
exactly.
years.
So you signed up for 3 years.
correct.
Okay, so you're out in 71.
Yes, January '71.
Okay, okay. I got out in 70. So I did 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, so, but it's funny, we trained in the same place
I
at the
know.
same time, and here we are 50 years later.
I know, how does that happen?
Having this conversation, it's just awesome.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
But that's cool, thank you. And anything else you think you want to add to your military service, or anything you want to, we have people that are, basically, we're, talking about New York State veterans on this project.
Right,
I want people to know who we are, and the concept of people following the Walk with Frank project and knowing who we are. Students, of course, are following us all through New York State, and we have the new curriculum, the experience of the American soldier, and this is kind of like fits in right into our wheelhouse here. It's like, you're a New York State veteran.
right.
And
right.
and so I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.